I started thinking about the Billingsley School of Music and Arts at the age of 14 years old. I was blessed to be born into a family that really valued the arts and that thought the arts were important for a child's life. But what I realized was that the opportunities I had, some of my friends, they didn't have those same opportunities. Doors were closed, teachers weren't available, and it was pretty sad. And so since then, I've gone on this journey of discovering myself and discovering BSOMA, the Billingsley School of Music and Arts, and what it is we're going to do to solve this problem. The Billingsley School of Music and Arts is a nonprofit organization that provides arts access and opportunity to underserved youth in the city of Minneapolis. We provide free arts education with top-notch arts educators in dance, drama, music, and visual art. The whole point of the program is to create a well-rounded art student, a student that can read, a student that can write, but who can also perform without fear.
I think there's a benefit for arts education for students who are of course going to become artists as their profession and their vocation. But there's also a benefit for arts education in those of us who go on to other pursuits. So I have a degree in math and industrial engineering. I've been working in business pretty much my whole life. But I also spent 16 years from age 5 to 21 studying classical music and dabbling in other art forms. And I know that it wouldn't have been possible to do what I'm doing today if I hadn't had that as a foundation.
In the state of Minnesota, only 28% of all elementary schools provide all 4 arts disciplines. There has also been a 49% decrease in underserved youth participation in the arts since 1982.
Every child should have equal access and opportunity with and for the arts. It will only expand their horizons, not only make them better students, but better human beings as well.
It's important because of development, I think, of their appreciation of so many things in life that others may miss without the art, whether it's looking at a visual series of paintings, or it's playing music, enjoying the music, expressing themselves through music.
I've seen the arts provide a level of emotional stability. I've seen it help people. So for my children to grow up and to learn and to be able to be exposed and have the access to what helps them express themselves, I think it helps them to be a better person.
It's important that our kids have outlets to express themselves. A lot of kids don't have anything to do when they get home from school, and we want to provide a place where they can come and learn and grow and develop into the people that they need to be. So our goal here at BSOMA is to create relationships with professional working musicians, artists, and educators, and bring these people in to these kids so that they have an opportunity to learn from some of the best. A lot of the kids have never played an instrument before. They've never done a monologue. They've never painted before or learned about ceramics or other things that they might be interested in. That's what BSOMA is all about, bridging the gap between professional working artists and students who are just as hungry for the arts as we are.
And that type of energy, when you get that in the room, something truly amazing happens.
And you just sit there kind of with your mouth open saying, wow, that's our son and our daughter, and how much further they've come since they started taking lessons with David.
The sky is the limit with this generation. They're so bright and they're so creative, and I think if they're allowed to, tap into those genes in their headspace, it'll be amazing what they can create.
So it is very important for institutions and organizations like the Billingsley School of Music to be in the community, because our kids are searching for something. And I think the passion behind this vision that he has is going to give a lot of children what they're not getting in other places.
Education is the key and is essential. There's something that's so vital that my grandmother said, you can be a thermometer, which basically takes the temperature of a room. It says whether it's cold or it's hot. Or you can be a thermostat, you can change the atmosphere. If you want to change the atmosphere in life, it comes from really educating yourself in every craft that you can. And I have every faith and confidence that the Billingsley School of Music and Performing Arts is going to be an incredible space for young people to grow, to flourish, and become our next great artists and next great members of our community.
Just as my parents provided lessons and opportunities for me, you can do the same by enrolling your child in BSOMA today. I believe in the power of the arts. It's changed my life, and I know that it will change the lives of every student that comes through the doors of BSOMA. Join the movement, and let's start changing lives for the better through the arts.